You're watching another deck video. This one is GraveKeepers. So we've got Gauze, Mystery of Darkness, one of the best cards in the world. 3, Descendants, key card, destroys anything just by destroying one face up Gravekeeper other than himself. Gravekeeper Recruiter, when this guy's destroyed, add one Gravekeeper monster with 1500 less attack to your hand, defense even, to your hand. Chain him with Descendant, got a pretty nasty combo. Flip, this is Spy, you flip him, you get special summon one Gravekeeper monster with 1500 less attack from your deck. 3, Commandants, get rid of him to add Necro Valley, it's pretty good, key card. 1, Assailant, it's not the best card, it's good for taking down things like Stardust though, so he's always good to have on hand. Visionary, he's like the boss guy, good effect, gains 200 for each one in the graveyard, pretty badass. Blackwing Gale, it's the only tuner I run, it's good, could take down pretty much anything and everything, because it's just sick. 3, Mystic Tomatoes, nobody runs these really, I haven't seen many decks that do, but I think it's got a good effect, good for getting out things like Descendant, I think it works quite well in this deck, not many people do, but I do. Sangan, great card, all decks should really run him. 3, Necro Valleys, key card, without it, it's not a good Gravekeeper deck, put it that way. 2 Gravekeeper Stellates, Gravekeeper Steel, whatever you call it, it's good just for resurrecting, bringing back 2 Descendants, or I prefer to be like Spy so I can reuse its effect. Royal Tribute, when this card's on the field, and Necro Valleys on the field, you can basically destroy every other card like in your opponent's hand and yours. It's also good because through rulings you basically get to look at your opponent's hand. Allure of Darkness, good source of draw power, and all these cards are dark, bar 3, so definitely. Monster Reborn, Smashing Ground, Heavy Storm, Dark Hole, kinda all staples. Yeah. Dark Bribe, great card. Negate, spell, trap. Your opponent draws a card. That's the only downside, but I mean, if they're torrential in you, or it's just good card to have on hand. Torrential, Trap Hole, Royal Tribute. It's kind of like a Monster Reborn, but it's a trap, and this also works if Necro Valley is on the field. 2, Jars of Greed. I prefer this to Pot of Duality, many reasons why. 1, Legacy of Yatagarasu. It's basically Jar of Greed, but better. It's got double effect. If your opponent's got Spirit, you draw 2 cards, or you can draw a card, normally like Jar of Greed. Dark Spirit's Art of Greed. This is quite a risky card to have in because by tributing one dark monster you control, you can draw 2 cards, but after you've tributed, your opponent can negate it by revealing a spell card from their hand. So I recommend either you only use this when they've got no cards in their hand, or chain it with Recruiter to get like a triple effect basically. Metal Flex Line, Scrap Iron Scarecrow, great card. Yeah, it's pretty much Gravekeeper deck. I run it in tournaments. It's probably one of my best decks. I run it a bit different to other people, but you know, it's pretty beast. Very rarely lose with it, put it that way. Hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe up here, leave a like down there. Cheers.